Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to All Praise Picks. Today we're looking at the Dallas Mavericks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals, Game 1, on Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. I got three parlays for you guys. Once again, one on FanDuel and two on BetMGM. When I was doing research for this game, there are actually like a lot of value plays that I found across both teams. So it should be fun to watch Game 1 and see how they play offensively. I think that there could be a great game offensively by both teams, and with that comes a great chance of winning. So um, let's check out these plays, and I'll explain my thoughts and my rationale for all of them, and then if you guys tap in, then we can all win. Let's go. So this is going on FanDuel, and we're starting off with Ant-Man to get over 3 rebounds. He's had 8.8 uh, rebound chances in 4 games versus the Dallas Mavericks this season, and has had a very high conversion rate of 50%, getting 5 rebounds per game. And I think he'll be energized. Like if you guys have seen his interviews, he's been super energized, and I think he'll bring that energy to the game defensively and get 3 rebounds at least. And I think the same is true for Mike Conley, but in terms of his assists, he's had a very high conversion rate of assists against the Mavs in 5 games against them. He's gone for 5 assists with 7.3 potential assists, so he should be good for at least 3 assists in this one. And then if we look at the next two lines there, it's for Cat to get at least 14 points and at least 5 rebounds. I think he's going to be one of the best matchups in this series versus the opposing team in terms of his offensive game. And I think that being defended by Gafford and PG Washington doesn't benefit Dallas either way because of Cat's offensive range and his physical presence on the defensive end. And for a big man, I think he's very underrated athletically, so he should be able to score and rebound all over the floor today. And I think he's good for at least 14 points and 5 rebounds. Next, we got Luka Doncic to get 22 points and at least 7 rebounds and 6 assists in this game. I think he will be one of the best matchups offensively for his team. In the last 3 games, he's had 34, 39, and 33 points on about 50% field goal percentage and 32.3% 3-point percentage. So when Luka has those great offensive games, he tends to fill the rebound and assist categories as well for the potential to get a 30-point triple-double. He's had 45 30-point triple-doubles in his career thus far, so I think that he has a good chance of getting another one today. And then the last one is PJ Washington to get over 2.5 rebounds. So he was traded before he had a chance to play the Timberwolves. So with Dallas. So with Charlotte, he averaged 12.7 points and 7 rebounds per game in 9 games. So I think he has a good chance of getting points, which you'll see in the next parlays, as well as 3 rebounds in this parlay. So if you put one unit, which can be any amount of money you guys want, but or at least comfortable betting. But for simplicity, I made one unit $100 to win $141.43. So these ones on BetMGM. Similar reasoning for Towns and Luka to get those points and assists, as well as for PG Washington to get his 5 rebounds. But on the left side, you should look at for Naz Reid, 3 rebounds. He's on actually both of these. I think that he is probably their best bench player on either side of the ball in this series, and I think that he'll get a lot of playing time, and with playing time comes the chance to get rebounds. I think he may have a good offensive game as well today, but I do trust the rebounds more than the points, so I took him to get 3 rebounds. And then when you look on the right side, I added Rudy Gobert to get 10 points. So Gobert's averages versus Gafford in 8 games are 17 points and 13.3 rebounds, and a crazy amount of blocks at 30.4 blocks per game in 8 games. But granted, that was with Gafford being on the Chicago Bulls and the Washington Wizards, who don't even compare to the Mavs offensively and dynamically, with their 2 future Hall of Famers in Luka and Kyrie. So I think that Luka and Kyrie can set up Gafford, and if Gobert continues to do what he has been doing against Gafford in his career, then I think he's a good chance to get 10 points as well as the for 10 points for Gafford. So um, plus 180 and plus 333. I'm excited to see the one on the far right to see what would happen. But in terms of the first two, I do feel more comfortable betting, and they are obviously at lower stakes because of the potential gain. So, yeah, hopefully, you guys tail and let's win.